just, Nande koro wa.
Kana.
Find my pages, chat.
Sasuke.
Hi, chat. I'm full of armies and ready to fucking go.
Oh, we're ready. Okay.
Is that a threat?
It's a
Promise.
Every time I'm full of armies, it's a fucking promise. I once ordered 3 large orders of fries off DoorDash. That was it.
Every time you say something, it's followed up with the fucking snap.
Oh,
I have a
boy.
dramatic thud.
Name a better combination
Quick, Dakota,
than
read
Lewis
this
on the
Nightbot
soundboard.
quote with the thud.
Then why have you not killed yourself? Oh, hang on. I got a better idea.
We're gonna find a funnier one.
Nut Puncher Quinn Quinn. A kobold that specializes in punching folks in the nuts. He's covered in dragon feces. If released from his iron cage, Quinn Quinn will attempt to punch any male in the gonads while screaming, "I'm Nut Puncher Quinn Quinn." Author's note. Remember, this was a charity game. I did it for the kids.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
I love that.
Oh, why am I not using the suck?
The what?
Perfect.
Alright, hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We're about to go fucking deaf.
Are you sure?
Does this look like the goddamn Harbinger Motel to you?
Why does
Are
it
you
look
sure?
like everyone's staging an intervention for Airco?
Mm-hmm.
It's a cuddle puddle.
She's
What?
gonna hate that.
I didn't even hear what you said because of the soundboard. All I heard was "it's a," and then
It's a cuddle
It's
puddle.
time for your loam therapy session.
This is moved out. Let's get rid of it.
What are you messaging me?
Fucking kill myself.
It has been. Are you okay?
not
Or is it
before
this?
me.
Alright.
It's
It looks fine
Lewis.
to you, just go
Make
ahead and
me
get
want
them.
to fucking blow my brains
Okay,
out.
listen.
Listen.
You don't want to do that already?
They have a detachable cable.
More than usual.
Why I was like, could be good for longevity.
There we go.
Cheaper options have it built in, so if it breaks, kind of GG.
Okay.
I can hold off until.
Oh, if you are okay with the cheaper one.
It is. Or no, it's
Let's
not.
come back to
It's
that.
not anything. Who wants to do the damn recap?
I think it should be one of the dead people.
Yeah, my memory's shit, so you shouldn't rely on me to do that.
I'm
It
probably
should
gonna miss some
absolutely
things, but
be Jerry. That's the most accurate recap we could ever get.
That's true. I think it should be hibiscus. What do you think?
I already deleted hibiscus.
I don't know.
Oh,
All I know is there was. Whose line is it, anyways? People came back from the dead.
Been outed.
There was.
change.
Change.
What's the word I'm looking for? People came back from the dead. People were happy others came back from the dead. We haven't really seen the fallout. We talked to the mayor lady who is sus as hell. Not the mayor. She's not a mayor.
The mayor
Dean
is
is-
Dean.
Dean, yeah, she's sus as hell.
John
Fuck that
Mayer.
bitch.
I was gonna say the headmistress.
Yeah, she is the mayor after all.
Whatever
Yes,
she
Dean
is, she's
Mayer.
sus as hell. Fuck that bitch.
That's the whole show, I'm
Anyways,
sorry.
CL's completely MIA. So, yeah. And Rain doesn't feel well ever anymore, so that's fun.
That's not
I-
true.
She got heartburn.
She's got some severe heartburn going on.
She's a
You
little
should
warm.
take some Pepto Bismol.
I don't think Pepto Bismol is gonna get rid of this heartburn.
I need a gallon full of Pepto Bismol.
But
Maybe just a little fungicide, right?
DD. No, it's not even the fungus. It's the whole having your heart replaced by a demon heart.
The fungus
You
is
know.
another
He helps with
problem for
that.
later.
Yeah, the one that I don't really understand yet. So we'll figure that out later. DD and
You understand the demon heart.
yeah, because it was literally told to me flat out.
Yep. The rest of the game
Yep.
don't know it though.
I was moving it.
No, they don't.
Side effects of death include heartburn and AIDS.
DD and Hibiscus had a moment. They liked each other. Hibiscus quit the school.
Probably for this.
And it can't hurt us anymore.
I don't think not. Oh God, I'm so bad with names. Oh God, I don't want to say the wrong name and
It's
get
okay.
laughed at.
It's okay.
Say it.
Grumpy black-haired group president lady's friends don't want to murder me anymore.
Erico.
Okay.
Erico, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names.
Get around to it.
The only reason I know DD is because it's just D twice.
Tell me, Frog isn't easy to remember.
No, actually, I keep getting you mixed up with your other characters.
Not here.
Good, let it happen.
I can
No, we're gonna start calling you Forg.
Forg.
Excuse me, my full legal name is Fork
Five.
Forkus.
You're
I don't think
Forging out.
we haven't
Forgison.
really seen the fallout of the 3-day skip. So I think that's what we're covering this session.
I think that's potentially for a different one just because we're without Sark.
We're gonna get
Yeah,
a
and
little
you're
bit,
taking a
but
nap.
not too much.
Okay.
On today's episode, Throg becomes addicted to Balatro.
You mean he wasn't already?
Playing poker on the table.
Why are you poking her on a table?
Because they're just kinky like that.
I'm
Oh,
gonna quickly BRB
table.
before we lock in.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing until she gets back?
Nice.
We're going. I'm just gonna get everybody's names showing up.
I got Balatro on the table.
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 Table. That was in unison. God.
Table.
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 We need to
All right,
stop.
Stomps. It's time to digivolve. This is when Throg pulls out his digi device.
Does this look like the goddamn Harbinger Motel to you?
I
Stomps
can
and
help with
Allie
that.
do the fusion dance.
Stomps! Digivolution! So
And
is
then
that
he
like his
did.
champion, or are we gonna? Is that his ultimate? Like, where are we at on the stage?
Stomps pushes Q and gets play of the game.
Allie's sore.
Ziggy
Brendan
standing in the
wants
corner.
me to
Everyone
tell
else.
you he
Shadow
broke
Stomps
the
says the name.
Dixie wall.
That's me in the corner.
That's me in the cock.
The spot. Light.
Losing
You could also just at him.
my
and just
My
erection.
penis.
And
It's my erection.
Trying.
We're already off the rails. I love it.
Okay, I return.
Yay, you
But did you
return.
really?
Dick in your
Like
butt.
officially
I'm
back.
gonna throw up.
Declan, you want to say that again? You want to run that by us again?
No one else can
Nah,
do it
I'm
for
good.
you. Only you can let it in.
So it's
One
the next
else,
morning
no
after
one
your fight.
else.
Everybody needed a nice rest
Words
and to
your
like
lips.
calm down with people after coming back from the dead. It's not as restful as you'd think it would be. And it is
Show
the
them your
next
manhood.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what J. Jonah Jameson just said to Spider-Man.
Oh, that
Sure.
one side quest with the flashback.
Anyway, Ivan comes up to the table where everybody's enough people are just kind of sitting and just puts down a stack of letters and starts handing them out. It's like, here's anyone's mail. Going to go deliver it to everybody else who's not awake yet or up and about. If you need anything. And Aster, you get something. Something comes for Argentia, and Throg, you get a small box.
Ooh. Small box. Don't mind if I do.
The fuck is this?
Don't mind if I
It's a
do.
box.
What you got in the box there?
No.
What do you got there? A knife! No!
It's going to,
Dear
with glee,
God.
open up the
There's more.
box.
No.
There's more.
Aster, look! It's a
Oh.
pipe bomb!
On top,
God.
I found the source of the ticking.
a very carefully
Yay!
wrapped something is a note with a small snippet from your parents saying, "Hi, son. Hope school's doing well for you." And
Progress parents?
I hear in a couple of weeks there's a big event happening, and we were thinking of visiting. Here's some cookies your mother made, and send us back a response if you'd like us to come visit, or if you don't want us impeding upon your newly free. It's in quotes free, unquote quote adult life quote.
By the way, in the VC is my reaction right now reading that.
Context, DM, do we know what the event is?
Yes, it's basically
Parents' Day.
a big it's where all the bards do their first big performance of the year. So you have a bunch
With a
of the
cameo from Suvasil?
maybe shut up.
Possibly.
Shut up.
Shut up, homophobe. Let the gay animals happen.
Yeah, John.
God.
As Frog is
Shut
sitting
up, you
down, beginning to
homophobe.
read the letter, as he continues to read,
I'm surprised
immediately
I'm being
stands
accused of
up.
that before Declan.
He stands up, ears
Are you
perched up.
surprised that he's the one that accused you?
No, I said I'm surprised I'm the one being accused before you.
Has Ivan left yet?
No.
Ivan!
Yes?
I need to send a letter.
Okay.
ASAP! Top priority! I'm talking like, I need to send this as of yesterday!
I will deliver everyone's mail and bring down some things to get things sent, sir. And he gives you a salute.
That's an order! Report back!
Of course.
Salute back.
And he just he just it's like fake fun jogs up and out of the room.
What a nice
Damn.
guy.
Look at you, large and in charge.
I must get things ready. It is very important that things come together perfectly. He starts like twirling his fingers together like he's scheming something.
Oh, okay. I'm also gonna take a peek see at the letter.
Your little thing, in using your little journal entry, it's 2 over from the actors.
Ooh, okay.
Uh, you know what? Since we know who it's from and it's not a secret, please narrate Sir Ignatius as if this was a cartoon and you were doing the voiceover.
Who, me or
I can't really
Declan?
make the echo.
Declan.
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 There it
Declan.
is. Declan.
Declan.
Everyone's favorite.
Oh,
Declan.
is my shit not picking up or?
No, I said Declan because I'm
No.
an idiot.
Oh, I see.
It's fine.
Declan.
It's not the worst one I've heard, not even today. So it's
Oh
fine.
boy.
Listen,
What's the worst one you've
you're
heard
lucky
today?
I didn't just go to sleep.
Is it Dicklin?
Coughlin.
No, that's a middle school. Mine was swear to God, I think it was like
White boy.
Beckler or something like that.
No, that was
No, that
last
was that.
campaign.
Declan.
That was last
Go white
campaign.
boy, go.
All right. We're gonna have to talk about that. To Asta, my apologies for not allowing for formal introductions sooner. I would like to get to know you better and to get you more comfortable with the dormitories, should you be willing. If so, meet me in my room this very early evening, and we shall reconvene at the Harbinger Inn. Drinks are on me, of course. I await this evening with anticipation. Ignatius Horace Tuft. And it's in like very like wavy cursive, so it might be hard to read depending on
How
your
literate he
character's
is.
background. Yeah, exactly.
He reads it after like a little bit of struggle because he has not read cursive in a hot minute.
Cursive.
Yeah.
Cursive.
So
Yeah, I
that's
know how
like
to
me
read
anytime
cuff.
my grandmother sends a letter.
Uh, um,
Oh,
isn't
DM, I don't mean to alarm you, but it still says I'm concussed.
You're sleepwalking, it's fine.
what time is it currently? The DM?
Morning. 8, 9-ish.
He wants early evening. There's enough time to take a nap. He's gonna fold up
Me
the
as fuck.
the letter, tuck it into his pocket, get up, and before heading to his dorm room, I'm gonna hit the showers.
Lovely.
Asta, wait.
I'll
Stops.
watch your
Huh.
back.
Oh no.
I just wanted to say, now that things have calmed down, take the time to say thank you for everything you've done.
Don't mention it. And he continues walking.
Wait!
Fuck, what?
I wanted to hand you these. He holds out a couple of the cookies. There's plenty for everyone.
Kind of like stops, pauses, looking at the cookies for a minute. Takes like a handful, stuffs them into the pocket as well, keeps walking.
Oh, I see. When I whip out food from my pocket, it's different. But when you do it from your own pocket,
Yeah, I know where my pocket's been.
I actually don't know where the showers are.
they're the other end of the hole.
You actually just passed him.
Okay. Whoops. God, fuck. Stop opening the door for me, man. Fuck! No. I'm just gonna let this happen.
There's an enchantment on the door every time Ashton tries to open it. It closes. Who made this
God.
door like this?
Anyway.
Stop being so polite.
Oh wait, I know why the door was
God.
doing that. You tried to enter the women's bathroom.
Oh.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and put me in the
There you go.
over there.
You could shower next to the raccoon.
Aster learns the hard way.
You enter
No, 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 no.
Throg is still
Put
in
me
the
as far
shower.
away from anyone else as possible.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
I want seclusion, man.
This is all. This is the
Do you-
best you
do you
can
know
do.
what-
Okay, that's
Do you
fine.
know what wet raccoon smells like?
I don't want to find out.
Probably
went to
like
the-
wet dog, but worse.
Guy, you enter the locker room. Throg
Like
is sitting there.
Trump's
It's like
hair.
leather clubs 2 doors down. Freaking got you. I also start handing out
Where'd
cookies
Argentia
to
get DM?
everyone else.
Argentia takes a moment, opens it, and starts flipping through things, and then I put you there, but that doesn't mean you have to be there. Where would you like to be? Of course.
Hi, Throg.
Hey, I just want to say, it's good to see you back, considering everything that had happened.
Thank you. I'm still very tired.
I know. Hopefully this makes you feel a bit better. He handed the box again, pulls out a couple of more cookies. Here you go. Ready for everyone.
Okay, thank you, Throg.
By the way,
Yes, Throg.
I think from when we met and up to now, you've already changed plenty. I think it's a good thing.
There's been a lot of changes. I'm glad somebody thinks it's a good change.
Regardless of what happens, regardless of what will happen, you are my friend, and I will always be there by your side to support you.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Also, you really need to work on your snowing. It's been keeping me up at night.
My what?
Your snoring. It's been
I
keeping
don't.
me up at night.
I don't snore. That's stomps.
That stumps.
You're telling me yourself you are fully aware of how you sleep at night.
Yes. I have done sleep studies on myself using magic.
Squint his eyes. I'll be watching you.
Okay.
Every single day, every
What a
word
weirdo.
you say.
Well, now that lunch is over, I'm going to go sequester myself away in the library as usual.
Lunch?
It's breakfast, but
Sure. We'll call it breakfast.
Sure it is.
anyway, on either
Brunch,
side.
perhaps?
Anyway, on either side of you, another Minotaur comes along with you. As Argentia and Exelon start talking. All right, so
I'd like to have a three-way.
so
Are you two following me?
yes,
Okay, I guess. All right. Hello.
so I sent back for some paperwork. And things and family histories, and there are about 3 families that went missing around the same time yours supposedly did.
Oh, we're going into this. Okay. Do you want to go down to the library to talk about this? That way we can sit?
Wherever you want. I figured that's where you live, apparently, so We can head down there, or we can stay up here. Whatever's fine with me.
Well, I can't stand for too long yet, so I'd rather sit down at the library.
Then let's go. I'll just get out.
I wave at the two of them.
They wave back. Actually, he goes down first, and she just kind of like leans over the banister and just goes, "I know she's not your woman, so you better be ready."
I shove a cookie in her mouth. Damn it!
You managed to do it, but then she just walks away, staring at you.
What kind of cookies were these, by the way?
Only one person knows that.
Oh
Grog,
boy.
what is not your
When we learn
favorite?
about Aster's debilitating peanut allergy.
Oh no.
Oh god. No.
Drowns in the fucking tub because he can't
No,
go to the shop.
We don't have a
I
smell
mean,
for
I totally get it.
EpiPens.
Throg,
I totally get it. I'm allergic to nut.
Hey, Throg.
That's
What
me,
is
hello.
not your favorite cookie, but the kind of cookie that when you eat it just gives you that nostalgic, warm feeling because it's like home because it's that.
Peanut butter cookies.
It's easy. It's actually a soft chocolate chip cookie.
Mm.
The one thing he likes soft.
And in the inside, there's a little caramel pocket.
Nope.
That's it.
Nope.
Eating around that.
Well, that
fuck
sucks
you
for
mean
you.
no?
In his,
No.
baked in his easy bake oven.
His mom got it for him for Christmas.
Yeah.
But Argentia just plops the papers down in front of you. I'm not 100% sure how we can figure out which one exactly is your family, but these are the only three that left within any reasonable time frame and possibly could have had a child. Unless you're...
I'm sorry, I completely zoned out for a second there. What?
Oh, and I'm trying to be nice to you.
I'm sorry. It's really weird to die and come back, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not real. Go ahead.
Fine. Let you off once because you died. Any of these three families in these papers should possibly be your relatives, whether your parents, grandparents, and they adopted you, that such thing. And if they aren't, then, well, it might be from another tribe entirely, or who knows, maybe your parents were criminals that ran off somewhere. Who knows? Knowing your attitude, I wouldn't be surprised if they were run out of the village.
Sorry, I didn't catch that last part.
I said, knowing you, they were probably very, smart and organized people, so they must be one of the people in our registries.
I'll look over the name. Sure, why not? Does any of it seem familiar to me?
Not a goddamn bit of it. It is. It's just very generic sounding Minotaur names, and none of it's really hitting anything besides, like, I think I read about that one, somebody with that name in a book. But it doesn't feel like it hits like the family name.
Yeah, no, none of these are hitting the chord, so to speak. Like I think I've read about this one in a book. Yeah, the name was similar. Might not have been this exact person.
So you're either a mutt from an outside clan or an experiment created by heaven knows what. Wouldn't be surprised at that last one.
Cool. Well, you guys have all the fancy Minotaur magic. Is there any way to trace my heritage besides just records?
She just kind of huffs at that and just goes, I'm not the magical sort. But my brother might be, and he's just kind of, he has his chin in his hands and he seems to be thinking. He's just,
Wait, if you're not a magical sword, why are you at a magical college?
because I'm basically a princess. I get the finest education, whether, they like it or not.
Huh. Anyways. You were thinking something there, XC?
He just kind of blinks for a second and stutters and uh uh, uh, yeah, there's there's a spell to like trace bloodlines, and it like it's supposed to, as long as they're alive, give you the general direction and, well, distance to the next of kin. If we can figure that out, we can at least send a letter over to somebody that we have in another city, and maybe
my direct parents are dead. Think, but I mean, I guess next of kin might work. Maybe they can tell me more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And
all right, cool. What's the spell?
Gets up and starts grabbing stuff off the shelves. I'm gonna need some blood. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Gathers a few things, puts stuff on the table next to you, and just puts his. There's like a little sigil of like various bits and bobs. All right. I mean, he kind of just puts his hands out for your arm. It's all right.
Yeah. She holds her arm out.
He carefully takes it, makes a little cut, gives your arm a gentle squeeze as the blood touches the stuff and or touches the regents, and the table bursts into flames. And they are shocked by that, take a step back.
You know, it's always this table. Is this table cursed? First DD, now these weird experiments burning it down.
And as quickly as they started, the fire just goes out, and the table's fine.
Oh, thank gosh, I don't have to fix it again.
But there's like soot marks written in like on the table with a very big number, and then what looks to be some kind of weird celestial map.
Can I roll to identify the celestial map?
Yes. What would that be? Probably Arcana. No, I'm sorry, religion.
Damn it. I am not good at religion. Okay. Yes, high rolls are high rolls, so
You can read it pretty well. It's like a cosmology map. It's not an actual like map.
mhm.
And it kind of just chains together like various planes and subplanes. Uh, and you just see this link from yours or down and to the left to this like fully black pile of ash.
Huh. Is this because my parents are dead?
I don't think so. It would kind of automatically look for anyone who's alive.
Okay. Maybe one of my relatives is a planeswalker? I mean, given how magical I am, I guess that wouldn't be too surprising.
Um, couldn't say. Uh, he's just kind of looking over everything and just staring at the map. Like, do you? He's really trying to like figure it out. You know? Do you have a celestial map or one of those like old whatever ones?
Yeah, there's probably two or three in here somewhere, assuming somebody didn't light it on fire. Apparently, my library is not exactly sacred grounds to most people here.
That's a little rude, but okay.
Tell me about it. Let's see, celestial map, celestial map. Let's switch scenes for just briefly. I need to do something IRL real quick.
Okay. While we do that, who, Eriko, what are you doing?
She and Nora and probably the rest of her inner circle, not the council, but her inner circle, have a lot of catching up to do after her absence. Following up on leads, her explaining what happened in the office the day prior, and how suspicious all of that ended up sounding, feeling, being. And so right now she is probably racking her brain for ways to try and think of ways that they can fix up the dorm now, because there is no chance at this point that they're going to get funding back, even if they prove that none of them are responsible for the corpse. So she's probably looking into that. She's going to start the process of gathering data from the Encode Thoughts cantrip, courtesy of Emuk. And how is Cypher? Is he improving?
Actually, during the 3 days you were dead, he had woken up, and while he's not awake consistently, he's awake enough where you have talked to him, and you two have basically shared the gist of what happened and whatnot.
Well, congratulations.
But
Armor.
after also having a quite literal near-death experience, she's probably going to also take some time to spend some quality time with her team outside of the party.
Okay.
Probably help Nora on some projects. Just exist in the same room as Emuk while he does other things. Train a little with Gordon.
All right. All right.
But
yes,
the first thing that I did want to address is, at this point, would they have talked about... Okay, so when they all died,
yes,
their possessions also were kept on their corpse. It wasn't like a video game where their loot just kind of spewed out in the space where they just disintegrated.
yes. It basically was made anew along with you.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if we had divvied up the loot that was gathered from there yet, because I know we were waiting until the party was reunited.
Dee Dee has that all, so we have to wait for Sark.
Okay. And the other thing was, what are the potential options we have right now for improving our bastion?
Okay, currently your bastion improvements that you can get are. Excuse me, I have to bring up the thing.
Take your time.
Based on what you've managed to get done, you can have a God damn it, where's the you can have a stable thanks to your or is it a stable? God damn it.
Stable.
Kitchen
Do
storage.
you like that on fire too? This is only one letter away from table.
No, unlike the table, DD actually would believe in the stable.
Possibly.
Let's see. You can have a stable,
Stable.
a sanctuary, an arcane study, or a garden.
Do we have the funding to do more than one at this time?
You would have to check with everybody that you have went out with, along with
Do you mean in the party or NPCs?
party. Because currently Dee Dee has 1,200 and or no 14 platinum, which I think that's
140 gold.
Well, money aside, the better question is, do these require resources other than coins?
They would require things which could be gotten without coin, but would require like haggling or finding a place to get them, or finding a place where you could what's the word naturally gather these materials.
So that may be something to look into after we all decide what's first and second, I suppose. So just to confirm, stable, sanctuary, arcane study, and garden. Yes?
Yes.
Just making sure I put that in my notes correctly. Okay. So I think for this period of time, Eriko is just going to be with her friends outside of the party, her comrades, her ride or dies.
Hell yeah. Casper, what are you up to?
Not much of anything. Genuinely, I mean, Iggy, and Vev were gonna talk.
Well, if you would like to have that conversation now, you may.
No.
Let's do that. Let's not do that then.
No. All right.
I'm not prepared for this conversation.
Like
I barely knew we were doing this today until 5 minutes before.
I was nobody the chat. Okay. Then all right, well then we will have that after we have the other conversation. Vev at least has not left your side since the other day. Unless you've just really basically shoved him away.
You wanted to stay around after the whole His idol's a murderer thing.
I mean, yeah, he's got two things that keep him going, and the other one's you and one's her. So he's frazzled, but of course he's gonna stick around. You don't really know what you want to do much today. That is fine. Throg, what is your secret plan?
Nothing. I'm thinking about going out of town. If anything, what I have planned is later once I send the response letter.
I've DM'd you a thing. Dakota Aster's also going out to town.
Yes, yes, you can.
Sweet.
Then we will go back to Irene.
Talk to it. Back to
Okay, I've got a celestial map here. She says, finally pulling one out.
Damn it.
There you go.
He studies it for a second. God damn it.
Really should find a way to turn that feature
I
off.
need to figure it out. The weird thing is,
That's a great feature.
it's only for the camera. Like my end, my end in control doesn't do it. Stop.
it shoots me over too.
He does that thing where someone kind of like sees a picture and then has like another version of it, and he's just kind of like holding it up, then lowering it, holding it up, lowering it, holding it up. Oh. Oh no.
What's wrong?
He looks. Can I get an insight check?
Oh boy, am I good at those.
he looks aroused.
Insight, insight, insight.
You see how
There
he
it
bites
is.
his lip. Holy shit! That's the worst roll
She
I've
did
ever
say she's
seen.
not good at them.
It's the worst roll I've seen her
She
roll.
wasn't lying.
Your Honor, her pants are not on fire.
You're so
She's speaking the truth.
confused that for a second you do think he's aroused, and then you're like, no, 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 no. And he's just like, that appears to be the 7. That just appears to be the hells,
Where the devils are?
devils, demons, ambience, etc., etc. Yes.
Curious. It leads me to believe that the planeswalking suggestion might be more valid.
The question arises, who planeswalk to the hells? What Minotaur planeswalks to the hells?
It's a good question.
The only... The own... Oh. He stops for a second. He kind of covers his mouth. And this is when Argentia... You hear cackling. as she has started laughing so loud that it is echoing across the basement.
Irene's just staring at her. You know this is the library, right?
Then you should really, really put on comedy shows down here. Because it's way better space for it.
Why Throg isn't here right now?
Throg sneezes.
You're related to the motherfucker.
Pardon?
She's at this point losing it too hard to speak properly. And Exelon just kind of rubs his forehead. It's like, So, the only reason a Minotaur would go to the seven, or I don't know why I keep wanting to say seven hells. That's
Nine
very
hells.
wrong. The 9 hells or whatever. Is because they're either a follower or a child of Baphomet.
I'm gonna make a religious check on that. Do I know that name? Nope.
Cool. How do I put this?
Sorry, religious studies wasn't really my thing.
It's a. He was the first male Minotaur created by our grandmother. Irene.
Okay.
And according to our history, being seen as a child of our grandmother, he very much enjoyed the child part of that and attempted to become her husband, and when denied, turned to devils and demons to attempt to get the power to force her to submit.
Sounds unpleasant.
Yes. When that failed, he proceeded to lead a bunch of folks off the islands and into what history only tells us is basically a depraved party boat.
Interesting. Though, I feel like we're making a very large assumption here. It is quite possible that my ancestors literally are just planeswalkers. Feels like a jump to just conclude that I'm somehow related to a deific entity in your past.
Less deific and more mythical, I suppose.
Regardless, like I said, religion studies wasn't my exact forte. I feel like we're jumping the shark. Is that the term? No, jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. Yes, that's the term of phrase.
I don't disagree, but at the same time, unless one of your parentage is not a Minotaur, rarely would any of our kind go there except to find him.
I don't know. Is that like the only indication of where my heritage is, or is that just the strongest? I don't detection magics like these usually work in weird ways where usually they go for the strongest connection first, or at least the most obvious. maybe not necessarily strongest.
Fair enough. He nods and just kind of shrugs. That could be the case.
Also, I just died, came back. No clue if that's having any weirdness given how apparently death is dead right now.
He just kind of blinks at that. What?
Oh yeah, I was told in the afterlife that death is apparently currently dead, like the manifestation of death. Apparently the Reapers are trying to fix that issue. No clue if they actually managed to. But while I was dead, I was stuck in a weird purgatory. Very weird purgatory. Maybe that's why I was able to come back so easy. I don't know. It was a very weird experience, so
He actually
it's quite possible that there's some fuckery going on right now.
Yeah, he reaches to the table and kind of points at one spot. It's like, this is purgatory on this, well, interplanar celestial map thing. So close, but not quite. I suppose that might be the case.
I'm just gonna have to find a more concrete and less, guessworky version of this to try to track down my actual heritage. Much to, I guess, Argentina's chagrin here.
You just don't want to be an incestuous bitch.
Well, given that, my current infatuation has absolutely nothing to do with my current family, I just want to be accurate, period. How do you feel about becoming an aunt?
What do you mean by that?
Erin's just gonna smile sweetly. I'm pretty sure I spoke that perfectly.
You didn't. Anyway, Aster, where'd you go after your little party? Or after your bath?
Briefly stopped by room, got got belongings, and then made his way into town. In the direction of. Do you want to pick what the specific building is?
Let's say it is. Let's say it is this building right here.
That building there at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll move him in that direction.
Would you like to share this little escapade, or is this for people to find out later?
Hmm. Yeah, I'll keep it a secret. It just if you could remove what I had messaged you, and then after that's done, I'd assume time's probably passed, maybe a couple hours. And he'll make his way over to the bar that Iggy invited him to. Get a head start, if you will. I do not know where to point him.
Baba Ganoush. Right, yeah.
Cool.
Activate. Get out of here, woman. Oh, right. I needed her for people to see. Well, here we are. You arrive at the Harbinger Inn. I can't eat this spaghetti. I am fucking full.
I'll take the rest of it. Pass it over.
Thanks, Lewis. Here you go.
Thanks, man. Ugh.
I did eat the garlic bread. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. There's some garlic still left over in the. You managed to get like some of the garlic into it.
Cool.
Yeah, you're good. It's not bad.
Can't turn down garlic bread.
Nope.
You can't turn down garlic bread.
Noodles are nice and al dente.
Ooh, my anxiety.
Arrive.
Bad
Tell it
inside?
to stop.
Kind of late in the afternoon.
No, me.
Tell it to stop.
You know what? You right. You right.
You know what? Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck you, anxiety.
Shut up, anxiety!
Suck my dick and balls.
Quit it
Kick
with the
your
chest
fucking
tightness.
ass.
Oh, so if it's afternoon, I'm probably not there yet.
Well, that's
we're
fine.
Or am I?
slapping a couple silver gold coins on the on the bar.
Your finest glass of milk.
Shaken, not stirred. No,
Chocolate, please.
Frothy.
Your milk,
would he know the
chocolate.
bartender's name?
Yes, it's Henry Harbinger.
Hey, Henry, your favorite's back.
Oh, he's not. He's still not here.
I mean, my husband is upstairs, but yes. Suppose my second favorite will do.
Give me some of your finest spicy whiskey.
Ah, going heavy today. Something good or bad happen?
Don't know yet.
That's moderately worrying. What's on the agenda?
Got myself roped in with some hoity-toities at the academy.
Throg sneezes.
One of them wants to talk to me. Like, picks out the letter from pocket. Look at this.
These are cookies.
There's leather. Kind of looks it over. Yeah. Whoever wrote this
takes it back.
certainly. See, Bella. Oh my God, that is a giant bird.
Yeah. Who do you think is
It's
picking
Big
up the
Irk.
pasta?
Big
Burp.
Irk.
I sent
Burk.
that bird to pick up the pasta. Just put it out in the window.
This is Burke.
Burp.
Bork.
Burp.
Bork.
Holy shit! Who are these people?
My son Bork.
There's other people around here.
Somebody.
Oh.
Whomst?
Ah, Asta.
I'm just filling out the
I've
bar a
seen you've
bit.
gotten started. I see you've gotten started without me.
Is that Armin from Attack on Titan? Holy shit.
No, that's
Something
a
to
bird.
calm the nerves.
Nerves. Say, I hope I don't frighten you that much. Never thought of myself as an intimidating fellow.
Not intimidation, buddy. What do you want?
What are you having?
Henry, what was this again?
Your finest fire whiskey was what you told me to give you. And you're lucky I actually did, otherwise I would have charged you.
Actually, I pulled this one from the mop bucket. It's whatever blended together.
Oh, I hate that.
You know what, Henry? Because I like you, just keep the money.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Overcharge or
no,
not.
no, no,
not
no,
gonna
no.
screw ya. It actually is the
Asta,
best
you
stuff.
missed
I've
Screw
Screw
got.
me.
You misunderstand. Harbinger. His drinks are on me tonight.
Oh.
So
What's
you
your
said you started off with fire whiskey?
Just want to let you know they currently have a tab of 200 gold at the moment.
No, he pays his tabs.
I'll start with gnomish fire whiskey myself. Particular favorite of mine.
here you go then.
Cheers.
Here's your glass. That's not.
Cheers. And then
Cheers?
taps table with the bottom of, I guess, shot glass? Question mark? Or is it just like a drinking glass?
You've basically been
Maybe like
given
a whiskey glass.
Yeah, you've been given that in the bottle since you paid for the whole thing.
Never mind. We're not tapping the glass. He's just going to hold it up, and take a sip.
And Iggy will do the same, knowing he probably can't handle it as well.
Iggy's a lightweight.
Are you rolling constitutions?
Oh yeah.
He just has a lower con than Aster does. I'm
What
sure
are
of
we
it.
doing? Just straight check or?
Yep.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Pretty much you just down it
Shocker.
perfectly. Ignatius is a little like.
Are you sure this ain't your first time?
Cheers?
Oh, it isn't. It's just still just as hard.
So, you're Asta, and I'm sure, yeah, despite not really shaking hands with you, you know that I'm Ignatius.
I believe I've heard the others call you by Iggy.
It is a short version, one that I did not start, but one I will not quench as well. If you wish to call me Iggy, by all means.
Whatever's your preference. Fuck,
And
put me in a
to
bad mood.
you,
I'll even start calling you Mr. Tuft.
That certainly will not be necessary. And
It kind of
neither
gives me
will
like a shit-eating smirk.
and he's like, big smile, laughing. So, I figured you've more for a alcohol man myself, which is why I asked you to the bar. Otherwise, simply in my room would have done. I would have brewed you a pot of tea. But here we are instead.
Oh, I mean,
I hope it.
Ignore that.
we could have done tea if that was your thing.
There's a fucking dragon.
Oh well, we're here already, and I've already paid for the bottle, so why not enjoy it?
Alrighty, your words, not mine. Maybe next time I'll take you up on the tea.
It's a huge ass bear.
I'll be certain to keep that in mind.
It's a huge ass
Now,
bear.
oh god.
Shut up! I'm having
The
fun.
bear's bigger than the dragon.
So
Oh my god, all
distracted.
the fucking shadow
Oh, no.
posters are right.
Baldur's Gate 3 moment.
I'm also gonna really
Oh,
quickly
no.
run downstairs, get myself a beverage.
Okay.
Beverage.
Oh, she's getting herself fire whiskey in real life.
Gotta get in character. The fucking shadow clones, dude.
It's just one of the same like thing, so I was just like, oh, this is fine to put like 100.
No, it's all the same guy.
It is all the same guy.
I still can't get over this fucking Armin looking character.
The giant bear.
They're on a date, okay?
Four times the size of the dragon.
They're on a date. Don't bother.
This
'em.
one here's taking a massive shit. Just right at the table.
Ah! He's giving it all he's got for a little pellet to drop on the floor.
Yeah.
No alcohol for me. It's nothing but tequila and mixers downstairs.
Ew.
Good timing.
But I do have
God.
my my sparkling water.
We've got Nurse Jenny's over here.
Ayo.
All like All 12 of them.
You mean Nurse Joy or Officer Jenny?
Nurse Jenny.
Alright.
It just clocked
I need to go back to school.
Declan has brought shame.
I have. I've just
Nurse
identified to the world
Jenny.
I'm no longer. I've just identified to the world I'm no longer an 11-year-old child. More shame.
How dare
So
you?
what does that mean for me?
That you
don't know.
are an 11-year-old child.
Fucking I
apparently.
guess.
Hey, I didn't say it.
It was Declan's words, not mine.
Everyone's using that quote today.
Excellent.
You know,
God,
honestly,
what is
Hex has a point.
Igma male.
Oh, besides that one, I was talking about the statement below it.
Oh, Jesus. Non-copyright.
I'm just waiting for Iggy to go full Patrick Bateman.
He does have a good point, though, with Igma Male.
If he goes for his
This
business.
looks like
Igma
goddamn
Male.
Harbinger Motel to you!
If he goes for his business cards, run.
Shit.
I finally can update Honkai on my fucking phone.
Nice.
Let's take a look at Paul Allen's business card. Getting into Dorsia now, you fuck.
Try getting a reservation at the Harbinger Hotel now, you stupid fucking bastard.
Oh, I've taken it upon myself to try and get to know you better. I realize that's more a blunt way of putting it, but I don't really know you that well, and I'd like to change that.
Oh,
Tonight, through the course of a week, the course of a month, what have you.
Try a
Trying
little
to fuck.
longer.
As long as it takes. I'm sure you saw me convulsing on the ground during our last fight.
Tears?
But I
I
saw
actually
you.
didn't. I only
Eh?
I only heard about it in passing.
Well, even better. Wait, you didn't get the embarrassing look I'm sure I put on everyone else's faces. I saw you. Maybe not through my own eyes, but I did see you. That is a very powerful swing you have.
Could say that.
And I will. The darkness, that's some part of you that's magical, I presume.
The darkness.
Something like that.
Yes. That's getting ahead of myself, I'm sure. But, you don't
No, it's
necessarily
a
seem...
fair question.
Well, yeah, that's my point, though. You don't necessarily seem like quite the, magical type. In fact, I've heard from a very reliable source that you've spent a lot of time skipping out on your classes.
It's how to describe.
Boring?
It's not that I'm pretty much not so much about being bad in class, more just cannot stand the environment.
Well, I understand. Could probably use a better teacher or two to really pique your interests.
Not
I
even
just
just the
don't seem...
teachers.
Next then.
Sorry. Continue.
Why bother going to a magical school if you're just going to do that? Was it a obligation?
Kind of side eyes. Something like that.
Well, I don't mean to intrude if you don't wish to tell. I I have more than one reason for also. It certainly isn't school. I feel like I'm old enough to stop doing that.
Yeah, you don't really strike me as the young and starting school.
You have a keen eye. I'm not a teenager in any way, shape, or form.
Great, that makes two
But
of us.
I'm here on somewhat of a mission.
What are these adults
A
doing in
school
this school?
flunking, apparently.
Thus.
Flunking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's college. Never too late to
Yeah.
get your education.
Yeah, but not late enough to drink.
Teehee.
But
Aster with his
schooling
fake ID.
No, he doesn't even need one at this point. Everyone knows his face.
Yeah, and everyone knows he's 6'6".
He's
No.
more like 5'4".
Cat. Oh, Caster. Uh, Irregardless, I've been sent here on more than one mission. I was recruited by Professor Krobus, and in a sense, I've just managed to stay here. Call it good behavior, call it something else that's interested me, but I was sent here by my lord. He's trying to get me to interest people in is quite an interesting business venture, but I'm sure that would bore you, or the nitty-gritty details.
God?
Depends on the business, I guess.
Have you heard of Teleberry?
In
Well,
passing.
more accurately, have you heard of what happened to Teleberry recently?
Something
Bluntly,
about it going down in flames.
it no longer exists in the strictest sense. Actually, where I met the rest of our group, I'm a courtier to Duke Whiteflame of Boulevard Keep, a castle that's within a couple miles from Tilbury. But while I was there in the city, that's when let's call it the raising started. That's where I met the group. That's where I got the offer to join. And after bringing it up to my lord, the next day I went back down. I inspected the town and I accepted. But when I inspected the town, I saw tons of damage, a large amount of damage. I could not find for the life of me a single living soul that still resided there. I looked in the houses, I saw even the poor houses clean with the nothing of value left. A lot of cinders and embers and ashes, a lot of corpses, a lot of razed buildings. For better for worse, there's nothing left there that remains of any value. But after I told my lord of this, he thought of quite the crazy venture. He's going to try and become the new Lord of Telbury, and with some adjustments to how he wishes the culture to be, he wishes to try and rebuild the city. He wants to repopulate it and rebuild it from there. He sent a couple of his courtiers, I'm not sure which ones, and I'm not sure where, to other places throughout the world. But because I was already given an offer to come here, he told me to take it. With, of course, the express permission that I
start telling people about the venture and getting as much money for it as I can. People pay me, they'll become homeowners in this new Telberry.
Count me out of it. If this
I
is
didn't
your
expect.
way of trying to sell me a state.
I already made a promise to myself that I am not going to sell to any students, nor am I asking for any of your money. No, just more so stating my purpose of being here.
Okay. Kind of shuffles in the seat. Was that it?
That's not the entire reason I brought you out here.
Well, unless you ask specific questions, you're not getting specific answers. You got till maybe I finish this bottle.
And I can't persuade you to have a second.
You could, but we'll see how the conversation goes.
I'm sure we will. Why have you come here? I'm sure to hone your magic in some way, shape, or form, but to what end? To what purpose?
It's not entirely to learn magic, more trying to keep myself out of trouble. You're Krobus? The blind guy, right?
The
Gave
blind
me a really good
professor,
deal.
yes. Sure he did. Seems the type.
It's a change of scenery. I was asked to help. That's pretty much it.
Hmm. Is there any way I can help you? And get to know the other group better, get to know the school better. I can't offer everything that I can, but I can try and help in any way, shape, or form. Both in school, out of school, anything.
And he gives it some thought. I'm giving it some thought. um
I
What's your
don't suppose
situation
you would
with the tall white coat and pink haired guy?
all white coat and pink-haired guy. I
You seem to
suppose you
be
mean
always tailing along them.
Erko and Casper. Miss Erko is better for lack of better words, she's our class president. She has a group of her friends that she's brought from different parts of the world. She's come here to better magic user, though I don't quite really understand what magic she had prior to being here. But she's very kind, very attentive. She likes to try and keep an eye on things, and I believe she fancies herself a detective. For all purposes, is probably who a lot of the students would look up to as the leader. And
I
she makes a
definitely
good
tell you
one.
they're more than likely looking up to her in more than one way. I know I am.
Well, if you how very bold of you to say.
Get it? It's because she's tall.
Sure, dear, sure.
Wink.
Nailed it, Cherry.
Nailed it.
Crack the case.
By God, you've got it! Well, if you'd like to try a chance with her, I won't stop you. Nor would I tell her anything that we talk about tonight. Confidentiality and all that. As for the other one, Casper, I'm afraid he's taken. She has a boyfriend, Vev. He is one of the top artificers in the school. Very smart, very bright. A lot of inventions, I'm sure, coming from him. He takes a week off every now and then just so he can keep at his classes. A lot of professors, or at the very least just the one, who want his help for extracurriculars, let's say. They're both nice, Casper and Echo. And if you catch me hanging around with them, you might seem to suspect I'm some sort of third wheeler, which in some cases might be true. I can tell I'm not wanted. But I'd like to keep myself useful. I'd like to help others. And Echo with her investigations and Casper with some of his projects. They keep me busy enough, and they keep me feeling like I'm wanted somewhere in the school. I'd be happy to introduce you to either, should you wish.
I'm gonna roll another constitution check. Okay, he's fine. Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, the offer's always there.
I think both of those so far from the looking distance might be something I have to get into myself.
That's all right. If there's ever any projects that you need help with, I am more than willing to help you. I don't mean to try and intrude or seem a bother in any way, but call it what you will, like helping people.
Hmm.
And I don't need an answer tonight. Anytime will do.
I guess I'll consider it should things ever come up that I might need help with.
Do. You're very powerful, and you've been very kind to me tonight. I'd hate for you to try and exclude yourself from anything that students are doing.
It's just safer that way.
Safer.
Safer.
I don't mean to be, I don't see you as that dangerous.
Surely
Despite
you've heard the rumors.
everything. Well, I don't know what rumors that could be. I saw you fight. And yes, while you are quite powerful, while you are quite strong, and while you are very brave, I don't seem to be in any danger at this moment. Nor do I have any reason to suspect once we walk out of here and once we go back to the dormitories, that should change in any way, shape, or form. Is there any reason to suspect otherwise?
Not really. Just don't give me a reason.
Well, tell me when I'm pissing you off. Indeed, I ever do. I've seen you do to some of those monsters. I quite like to keep my head, seeing as it's back on my body for a second time around.
What was it like on the other side?
I did
Color me
not
curious.
find. I did not find death quite objectionable. I'm sure Erko and Hibiscus and Irene would say otherwise. But I found myself in a very familiar place, with a very familiar friend, and we had a very good talk. Then I was introduced to someone who helped forward me back home. Very peaceful. And while I'm not dancing out the door trying to end myself fairly again, I don't believe I'll be afraid whenever it happens again. If comes from old age or another large cosmic explosion. But I find it's good to be brave about those things, don't you? Don't you think that?
Sorry, I'm like trying to think about what to say. Um
He reaches for the glass and nurses another sip. It's about like 2/3 the way down and like puts it back. Certainly hope I'm not boring you. But I notice you haven't touched a drink, so that might be a good sign.
saying that, I'm rolling another one.
You're starting to feel it.
Okay. Starting to feel it. No, I mean, you've caught my interest, is all. And you've been forthcoming so far, and may as well be good to listen. Be in my
Glad you
best
think so.
behavior, if you will. I'm no stranger to death, is the most I can say on that front. And should it ever come knocking on my door, I would hope that I've accomplished everything that I set out to do in life.
And what is that?
He stops for a moment. Like
I
glass
know
of
that's a bit of a
whiskey,
broad.
like
I know that's a bit
half
of a.
up to mouth.
I know that's a bit of a broad question, but allow me to expand it. Sarah Din, you freed me from my battle, and I can grant you one wish. What would it be? And please don't say a better conversation. You'd break my heart.
Uh, I'm gonna take a long, hard swig. Fucking hell. Aster, hold it together. The score gradually getting lower. Are you ranking these, Dakota?
I wish. This is just God.
I got drunk in your arms tonight.
Must have been something I drank.
I must have pissed on my seat.
Ew. Clean that up.
Please, Throg.
Putting the glass down.
I can't put down the cup.
I put down the cup.
I'm feeling generous today. And again, You've been pretty forthcoming.
Okay.
So as long as this doesn't leave this bar, and he looks at you very, very like seriously. We're talking like direct eye contact, and he's kind of like um hunched over, if you will. Probably not the best description, but surely you get the idea.
Iggy puts his hand forward. I promise, on my life and that of my parents, not a word that you say shall leave my lips.
Damn it, we're
Tell
okay.
the truth.
I'll take your word for it. But and he kind of scoots your hand away from him. If in this hypothetical situation you were a djinn or a genie,
However you
I
prefer.
I would ask for the identity of, let's just say, a motherfucker I've got a score to settle with.
Vengeance. Is that the right of it?
Pretty much.
Hmm.
Now, while I don't think I'm gonna find any of that information here, it'd be nice to have it. But he kind of like relaxes, leans back in the bar chair.
Well,
This is just a what if situation, right?
yes, it is. And believe me, I have no clue who you may be looking for, or why you may be looking for them. Though I have my guesses. But if the idea interests you, us warlocks do have ways of finding out information that have been long lost to others. And perhaps, I say this with no guarantees, so don't plan on strangling me over false promises. I may be able to try and help in this situation. I have a very wise, a very keen patron. In fact, I suspect, not suspect, I know that it's through his influence that at least my life was spared. I cannot say the same for everyone else, but at the very least, he helped me. He gives me dreams, and through these dreams, I gain information that others would like to keep hidden. I dreamt when Telbury was going to get burnt to the ground, for example. I didn't know the hour of the day, but knew the signs to look for. Echo could tell you. Excuse me. Uh, she was given a. She was given a parchment, supposedly with her father's hand signature. And when we arrived to the destination that was laid out in this parchment, I discovered that not only was the parchment made of. Let's not dance around it, it was made of skin. And our destination was an ambush waiting to happen. I gave us a little bit more time so that we weren't entirely surprised when the enemies attacked before us. If I ask my patron, tonight, maybe in a fortnight, maybe in a month, maybe longer. Hopefully, with enough figuring, I may be able to gain some insight on your information. This person who you so desperately seek vengeance for. Or you can cut out the middleman. I can introduce you to my patron myself.
I don't really care which way. I've done the whole magic, religion, cleric, shaman, whatever. It's never worked in the past. But if you can figure it out, then okay. Sure. What do you want for it?
Well, it's not what I want. What I want is just to be good friends with you.
There's no way that's all
If
it
we-
is.
That's for me. My patron is someone else entirely. Likely, they will demand some sort of recompense. At the very most, they would ask that you would join them. But at the very least, they might ask for a favor, one mission, or one event that you could lend your aid to. Of course, I cannot speak for my patron. You may have something else entirely. It's certainly possible that they will ask for your service and nothing else. But I can say, only through my experience, that that has never happened with me. They have never asked for anything much more than what I've given him. They grant powers, they grant visions, dreams. They've always been very upfront. They've always given me confidence. And I very much appreciate them for it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be recommending it to you. Give me tonight. I can see if I can get a vision out of him. If I can, excellent. If not, if he wants to talk to you directly, we can have a further discussion about it. And by no means am I trying to drag you into this by sword point. It's your decision. Whatever it is, I will abide by it. Iggy is going to perception
Oh,
just from the.
no, you already failed that. Anyway, before you get an answer,
Oh,
You already failed that.
that's what my
I already
private role.
failed that.
That's what my private roles were. Uh,
Oh, excellent.
before you get an answer, fucking a fist comes at the back of Aster's head, and bop.
It hits.
Or,
My AC's only a 14.
don't worry. Knowing me, I'm gonna roll a 1. Oh no. Take 5 damage.
I beg your pardon.
Are you adjusting it for me?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Who?
Aster boy. And you recognize very quickly that this is
A piece of shit.
it's a group of it's essentially two groups of people that have basically tried to fuck with you. You've kicked their ass, and now they appear to have just togethered up and are just basically going to try to kick your ass. Think we're gonna forget about what you did?
What? Two pussy shits take me one by one. You gotta huddle up in a little mob.
This hardly seems fair, whatever the occasion.
You know,
No?
you're right. Nauseous, you get headbutt by the servant. Square in the chest. Or in the back or side or whatever.
That's a critical hit.
Ah.
Another 20.
$14, which will not hit.
Will not hit.
So he attempts to headbutt you with his antlers and just whiffs, or at least hits you not enough to hurt.
Would I be able to make like a strength grappling check in reaction to, I guess, like yank by the antlers and more of like facing his direction as he whiffs, hitting Iggy?
Because he missed, sure.
What do you want me to roll? Just strength?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yes. All right. So what's the plan?
Now hold on. I understand coming for me, fools, but leave my guest alone.
Almost so my guess in this situation.
What do you fuckers want? I'm trying to have a conversation here, you know, nice little drink, a guest at the table.
We want to teach you a lesson for getting in our faces.
Getting in your
lesson,
faces.
is it?
You can sure as hell try. But I can assure you, after all the teachers I've gone through, there's not really a lesson that could be taught.
That was a good one. Combat!
Combat!
Everybody go for initiative. That's the button.
You know, it's a good song to listen to for this bar fight.
Oh boy.
Bang, boy,
Oh.
trigger. No.
Mind you, I am listening to that right now, but Linkin Park tweeted out.
Oh yeah!
Hang on.
I fuck with that.
Hang on. Can I
Are you
use
listening to No Cock Like Horse Cock?
There's
Hey,
no
if
cock
you
like
can have it play in your head.
Send your asshole into shock.
Ah, na, 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 na. I don't remember fucking lyrics, thank God.
This is why we call John
I
the
saw the melody.
homophobe.
Yes.
Why am I catching
Why are we bringing
strays?
I am Steam.
What the fuck
Because
did I
Aren't you
do?
catching? Why aren't you
Just to
catching
call
horse
back to
strays,
earlier.
John?
I'll dig in deeper just to throw it away.
Why aren't I catching what?
More
I'm not
strays.
going to repeat that.
Let's see. Can I?
Hex, according to Hex, a band he likes has a song called Cock Party 2, better than the first.
You know, I don't know how to fucking answer that. And
Nightbot, can you send us some of the lyrics? The only thing I do know is that we have to be kind. Please be kind, especially when we don't know what's going on. Everything, everywhere, all at once.
I
The most
fucking
important thing
love
I've
that
ever heard.
movie. And that is. Let's
That's
see.
a good quote to have, even if it's not one of our own.
It's not. That's why I was like, that needs to be there. You know what?
To
Here we
balance
go.
this out with something worse. This is too wholesome.
It is.
God, I miss my testicles.
By the way, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Really, really just went the complete opposite direction there.
No.
Taking someone's testicles is not kind.
You know what? I'm still scared to do this. I'm not. I'm not.
Say
gonna
goodbye to
actually
your
play
balls,
any of that.
superstar.
I'd be scared to lose my testicles too, Dakota.
All right. Anyway, this little hobgoblin
Dakota
boy.
wants nothing to do with us today.
Little hobgoblin boy just crawls around this guy and just
Crawls under and takes his testicles.
he crawls under and actually aims.
It's the testicle thief instead of the foreskin thief
And,
this campaign.
Aims right
I have
for
more cum in one testicle than you do in your entire penis.
aims right for Ignatius's balls. With
Oh,
a it's a stick with a chain attached to a bunch of locks, like like padlocks.
There's already
Oh
some
my
trophies
god!
Oh.
Say goodbye to your balls, superstar.
Oh my god!
You know, I'm starting to think maybe you should have invited. Maybe you should have invited everyone.
He gets 2 attacks.
No, I just hit
One
the
for
button
each
again on accident.
testicle.
I see.
Wow, your mom likes to have 2 attacks.
Wow, your mom
Could
lets
be
you have
worse.
2 testicles?
Oh, that's a con shot,
be
so you have
worse.
to do it at a -4.
I gave him disadvantage.
Oh. Well, I tried to save you.
Oh, you're fine.
Your Honor,
Don't
I
worry
tried.
about it.
You know, I'll give it a -3. That way, it still hits.
Yeah, Troy. Didn't really go that well for me.
All things
But I
considered,
tried.
8 damage is low compared to what it could be.
You know what they say, I got that dog in me.
But do you
Actually,
have the throg in you?
Dog is always in me.
And this other guy.
Oh no.
Ew. Ew.
Can
I'm
I get
Throg,
a
it's me.
wisdom saving
I'm
throw,
the
Kai?
character.
I believe if you kiss, I believe if you kiss click Aster.
Yeah, I got the button.
I believe if you
And-
kiss
yeah.
ass enough.
Alright, you do not take any damage.
I believe if you kiss Aster hard enough,
Yeah.
Ignatius won't take damage.
Come here,
You
cat
can make
boy.
all the patrons uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Ignatius is going to smile, and he is going to cast on himself Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
Allows his voice to boom for 3 times as loud as normal for a minute. And with that, he will cup his hands to his mouth and scream, "Everyone, great news! The Arakakra is buying free drinks for the entire bar!"
Damn. He really did it to him.
It's immediately
Persuasion for this? Deception?
yeah,
Anything?
deception.
Deception.
Perception.
All right. That's good.
Yeah, that's
Dirty 20.
I will declare that that's good.
I
yeah,
will
it
also
is.
declare some more.
Even with my 9 and plus 11, that's good.
All right. Yeah. Party continues.
Comes the entire bar.
Good bit of it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see where we're at. All right.
Spider cat.
Waste.
Cobalt Drago Shield comes up and starts pestering him for his drinks, and when he doesn't get it, spear.
Spear.
Give me my
Misses.
drinks or else.
And then it is Aster's turn.
Everyone's just fucking carrying their weapons with them.
They're kobolds.
Why
Their
didn't
weapons
you?
are their weapons are smaller than them.
Well, I'm glad I stopped by my room. Who's the? It's the Eric Cocker that hit me in the head, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm my own worst enemy.
Releasing the servant as he's like kind of chucked him off to the side and reaching towards his back. I'm gonna pull out a great sword.
Oh, you're gonna pull out?
I've pulled out.
Your Honor, I've pulled out.
I'm at the
Oh boy.
Let's go.
It's what Aster in his head about fighting. I'm about to
I swear.
Oh, already starting.
Let's go.
If we're doing weapons, and then brings it out. That rolled like shit. It's okay.
Technically, you have flanking, so.
Oh, I do?
Because Iggy's right
Yeah.
here.
Yippee!
Technically.
No shit. It's right. I got
You're a
2
little,
attacks.
little drunky drunk.
he's a little drunky drunk.
A little drinky drunk.
I love me alcohol. Broom broom.
You get me out of gym and get me free drinks.
Can I just like tap the advantage button?
You ain't tapping anything.
Okay, that hits. I assume.
Yep.
Mm, Let me double check. We'll save that for later. I'm just gonna roll damage.
All right. Are you trying to not kill him?
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, you're using it more like a big club and just whacking
Using the
upside
flat
head
side
with
of
the
it.
flat side, and you just fucking
No,
knock
Brony
him.
mentioning it.
It's a great sword. There's no reverse side.
We don't know what great sword it is.
No, it's your basic ass great sword. It's got 2 ends.
You
Not 2
fucking
ends.
Yeah.
2
It's got
edges.
2 ends. Mom lets you have 2 edges.
He
Inside
falls
you are
on
2
his
great
ass
swords.
and just yeah. And then this fucking guy here
Be my
comes up
drinks.
to just well, he walks over and he mage hands or he mage armors himself. She's scared shitless.
Who's shitting themselves? Defecation, no breathing, don't give a shit.
Defecation, no breathing.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Defecation, no breathing.
Don't give a fuck if you shit yourself fighting.
Hey, is that pee-pee?
Pee-pee,
Pee-pee?
this is
Pee-pee?
This
I
is
summoned 7,000 fucking pigeons.
This is Riri. Who fucking if this hits
Riri.
does 1 damage.
Yeah, DD, PP,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
At 20 at least. Alright, it deals 2 damage to this guy.
It does 2
Fucking
damage.
flying over.
Well, I can't figure out just 2, so let's pretend it dealt 2.
Can't figure out just 2.
This guy makes it yeah.
In the turn order, he's called Troglodyte.
Yeah.
The turn order? I gotta look at the turn order. Troglodyte, first year student.
Oh
Turtle,
my god.
Kobold Scale Sorcerer, first year student. Nilbog, Jingle Jangle. Rock Gnome Recluse.
I was literally just
Trevor
grabbing a
of the
bunch of
Spring
like
Path.
this guy here.
No mistake.
Magic Flare. At Aster.
Asher push the Ash and Aster.
13 does not hit.
Does not.
Nope.
Watch
Just kind
this.
of
I'll make
like
the next one.
leans to the side.
Hold on. I'll make this next one hit you for sure. Watch this. Roll it, Dakota.
Hang on. We're not.
Why are you manifesting my doom?
Someone has to.
Claw. No, not claw. Spear.
If everything goes your way, then what's the point?
If everything
you're
goes
right.
your way, then what happens if something nothing goes? What?
What happens if something nothing goes?
Something nothing goes.
What happens if you stroke in middle of go?
What happens if you stroke it in the
stroke? What happened if
What
stroke
happens?
cock?
That's
Mods,
my favorite stroke.
mods. What happened, stroke?
I think I just had a stroke.
This
Jarvis
kobold.
jerk it a little.
Guys,
What? Huh?
Jarvis, I've
Rangers,
come.
it's stroking time.
This kobold.
The power Rangrays.
Is that an outbreak going on?
He tries to levitate this Kenku.
Can he?
Nope.
Oof.
Or no, yes, he can. And the
What a
Kenku is now
fool.
floating in the air. Against
What a
his
loser.
will.
Let's kill him.
Levitate him.
Can you guys stop the bar fight for like one moment? I gotta go take a
Levitation.
wee. Guys, stop fighting.
This guy tries to magic flare you in the face.
Fuck is a magic flare?
I don't know.
It's like a flare gun, but it's magic.
Misses like a
He comes in your
bitch.
face with magic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because he's a first-year student.
They finish real quick.
Yeah,
They
so
do.
have I.
God. Light.
Yeah, you're not the only one who's finished. You're not special.
Give me my drinks.
Find my pages.
Final
This
19 pages.
Shirtless elven man.
Shirtless Elvis?
This
How about
other
you fight over
kobold's
here?
turn.
Elvis?
The guy that got
Come here, mama.
whacked in the
Son of a
nut. The
bitch,
guy
you're
that
not
whacked you in the nuts gets
He's gonna get speared in the nuts.
His street name is the Nut Whacker.
shocking grasp.
Not
Not a
And
nut.
misses.
Nutwhacker.
Bailiff, smack his nuts.
Bailiff, grab his nuts.
Yeah.
Wait, that would have been shocking ball torture.
Shocking ball torture.
The deer finally manages to actually hit Ignatius
All right.
for 4 damage.
Okay.
Shocking balls.
There's Satyr here. Over here. And headbutts this kobold. He does not headbutt the kobold, never mind. This bird over here. Hand crossbow. Fucking Jesus, absolute Christ. No, that hits, okay. Oh my god. Fucking just, ah! You see the first person actually get, like, hit with a weapon. And just everybody kind of stops for a second. And it just keeps going. This one tries to magic flare the troglodyte.
But what about the Troglodyte?
That's a great question, John.
He's not here,
Damage.
unfortunately.
He's always here in our heart.
Magic flare. Aster.
See, there he is.
That'll
We
hit.
summoned him.
All right, guys, I'm back from the restroom. We can go back
Oh
fighting.
my god. Ow.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
That one actually hurts. Yeah, student with the arrow in his back just kind of goes, not cool, man. And he just kind of like scoots away. Like he's gonna
There's a
leave.
test tomorrow. That's messed up.
Not fair.
That flare blast, where was it aimed?
Right on you. It did not,
Metal
thankfully,
flare.
explode your drinking. What you're drinking.
And it like, where did it hit him?
In the balls.
On like the hip.
Right in the nut. Right.
All right, I could take that.
It's Cobalt
I
back
Take
here.
that hit for the nuts.
Hey, what's up, Shugs? I heard you could take it.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Take
What the fuck?
You could.
Wait, that's not what I wanted.
That's a lot of text.
Andrew,
It's
you
me,
good?
Dr.
You having a
Girlfriend.
stroke?
I don't know what's going on.
Are you okay?
Holy god.
He has
Weapon invention.
Oh no.
Hang on, guys. I'm gonna just stop this bar fight real quick.
Oh,
and do some RNG.
no.
Kai, when I said the next hit was gonna hit you, I didn't mean it for this bad.
What is this?
I did pray for your downfall, just a little too well.
It's Scorpion type. Oh.
So just
Wasp
how
nest
big
in a
does this
bag?
explode?
That's not the one he picked. He picked Alchemist's Fire.
Thankfully.
Oh, I
chucks
see.
Catches
Just chucks the fucking
catches. Thankfully, it's not very strong.
Molotov cocktail into the crowd. That'll help everything.
Next time you gotta say it's cocktailed mixer's ice. The snaps are real nice.
I need to
Let's see.
pop this out. That is not me. Why can't I just like smallify this?
Too embiggen.
Whatever.
Biggin.
Oh, I could just right click. Okay, cool.
I have reclaimer of my born in flame.
I have been blessed.
Presence a demon of death.
Whose turn is it? Is it? Oh, we're still on the inventor.
Hang on.
Dark
I have to do something real quick.
Hang on, he says.
Descending.
Misery.
Chat, welcome to the DMC5 musical number.
I am in misery.
There ain't nobody
Does this look
who
like
can
the
comfort me.
goddamn Harbinger Motel to you?
Yeah.
Why won't you dance with me?
Hex and chat, Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Hello?
Here I come.
Hello? It's coming time, and here I am.
It's coming time?
That's my favorite line from Communist.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's coming time, and it comes all over the place.
I know exactly.
It's coming time.
Urge to splurge rising.
Urge to spooge.
Urge to splurge. Is that like Need for Speed?
Urge to splurge rising.
Splurge?
The brain cells, they're melting.
The
You're
brain
the
cells,
alcoholic. Shut
they
up.
didn't exist.
You're the
brain cells?
alcoholic.
That's actually a really good comeback.
You're the alcoholic.
She said, "Touche."
Touche.
You're like, you right? Fuck it.
I can't argue with that. Man, I wish I had something to drink.
I could drink to
Fuck
that
it, my
one.
balls.
Actually,
Guy, you're
I'm gonna go
literally
get
the
myself.
one who left to go find booze and then was sad you didn't have booze.
I had sparkling water, but I already finished it, so I'm going to go get another beverage.
Gonna go drink.
I
We've
have
driven her to
While
drink.
I finish what I'm
Drink for the
doing.
half a
troglodyte.
bottle of. I can go get my half a bottle of dark rum and drink in your stead. It's okay.
What if I just
I
throw
can
up?
steal some of my stepdad's whiskey.
I'm not allowed to drink rum anymore.
You could drink, replace the R, and put in C, and everyone gets to have a.
Jesus Christ, that's the old. Nope.
Boy, do I love.
Isn't that
salted
the
Jamaican
joke that was
cum.
made about John's fucking girl dinner cabinet? Didn't Declan make that joke about your cabinet, John?
Yeah. Right after I moved into my place, I just had the box of cereal, the multivitamin, the women's multivitamins, and the bottle
and
of
the
rum.
bottle of rum. That's all he had in the cupboard.
I can see why I would make a joke like that.
I have to pee. God damn it.
And then I had the
Man said,
fucking-
"I don't remember, but it sounds like me."
I had the AC unit on my table in the kitchen too.
Oh god. Slumming
It was in a state.
Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly,
so
me
are
too.
you, Junior.
That's my secret
Anyways,
cap. I'm
we
always
were
in a
drinking
state.
soju
It's
tonight?
called misery.
Yeah.
I am in
Reese's Puff,
misery.
Reese's Puff. Eat 'em
Peanut
up,
butter
eat 'em up,
chocolate
eat 'em up, eat 'em
flavor.
up.
Wow.
Same dick back here in a
You got Reese's Puffs and oh wow.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's
Nowadays on
Puffs.
cruise
Peanut
control.
butter chocolate
Wow.
flavor.
And just like that, I'm on a
In the
roll.
AM,
Reese's
it's the
Puffs,
flavor I
Reese's
savor.
Puffs.
I'm half horse, half man.
Uh-oh.
There's no cock like horse cock. And
Whoa.
your
Send your
asshole
asshole into shock.
Horse cock, of course, cock. You will never hear me saying nay.
Nay.
Nightbot. How did we get here?
Where are
am
Who
we?
the fuck is Hex?
I said the same thing.
John demands.
Hex ban
Who the
Annie.
fuck is Hex? A brilliant bastard. Emphasis
back.
on bastard.
Welcome back.
Cheers to John, drinking in solidarity.
Cheers?
If this seltzer sucks.
Aye.
Cheers?
I'll just drink water.
Crap. Can I get it to pick up on the mic? No, that was so disappointing.
Yeah.
This is
I bet.
wherein my
What
balls
kind
are
of seltzer you got?
blue.
It is
What
a
about your
pineapple
balls?
lemonade truly. I've never had this before.
Trulies
But it was
are
in my
alright.
fridge.
Trulies are okay. They're not like crazy, but they're fine.
There's no con.
Say there's no cum.
There's no cum.
Was I supposed to shake
speaking of
this?
So
while
no
I was
cum,
opening it?
great skateboard.
I picked up some songs for my wedding.
Ah, no no cock
Ooh.
like horse cock. Is that
Bury
in
the
your
light.
wedding?
Bury the
That's
light's
what
a
we're
good
doing.
one.
While you eat berry delight.
Shut up. Hex ban this guy.
I'll just eat
Hex.
Sheeman, Junior.
Ban John.
It's okay. I don't hate it.
What, Sheeman?
No. This. Shut the fuck up. No, this truly.
We could all use a little cum in our life.
Ah, yes.
Truly, the greatest flavors come from my cock, Junior.
If you call my ass life, then sure, you're right.
Share
What
around
the fuck?
Share around the table. Call that shit a cum shot.
What the fuck is happening?
Truly,
I
this is. Truly, this will be the greatest facial of all time, Junior.
I'm starting to understand why people shotgun these. They kind of only taste good if I like don't let it sit. Which means I'm more than likely gonna have to chug this bitch.
Or chuck it.
Kai's gonna get drunk, so now we can make her draw in the Goon Journal.
She doesn't need to be drunk for that. It calls to her every day.
She could have the last 20 minutes of inspiration for that, Junior.
Thank you, Lewis.
It calls to her like the Green Goblin mask.
Draw. You
Draw.
You choose, Aster.
You know you want to do it.
I know
Now
what you're thinking.
choose.
Who cares about sleep?
You know,
Someone will be
I'm
sleeping with someone. It's just not
Must
you.
draw the slutty faces.
A frog.
Mods, a Hago.
the campaign talking to your goon journal like, I can help you. You know, I'm something of a degenerate myself. Could you
Ooh.
imagine if
Hours
one
of
day
I didn't like
just,
that sip.
Could you
8 hours
imagine
of
if one day
precious
it's just
sleep
like the
or pornography?
the campaign just totally normal session, except instead of Lewis for Throg, we just have Willem Dafoe, and we just never address it.
William the Throg.
Sounds like a dream one of us would have.
Dream.
Sounds like a dream John would have.
Stumps.
No.
We have to go help them.
I'm something of a dinosaur
Close your
myself.
eyes, go to sleep. Dream of William the Throg. Dream.
William the Throg.
William the Throg.
William the Throg.
That's actually Throg's like first name. Throg is
William.
we're addressing him by his surname.
Andrew, I think we have a new name for Lewis in the chat.
What?
William DeFrog.
William the Throg.
Oh shit! That means I can. Can you imagine? Hold on, I gotta do this out of context now.
Yeah.
When is there ever
I already-
context, Lewis?
I already
Now it's
told.
just Throg now.
I already
Oh
told
my
Declan
God.
the story because it's his sense of humor, 100%. But I had a dream last night that two of my IRL friends and I were going on a trip and we were heading to the airport and we
John,
were
I
passing
dreamed
by
of you.
a bunch of these houses that were like half submerged in a lake. And I looked at my friends and I said, Katrina moment, thanks, Bush.
Mods, that's kind of funny. We should give this guy a pen in the back.
Like
And
to
then
give
kill him.
John a promotion.
What'll happen if I
VIP
mix
this
the
person?
seltzer with my juice?
What'd you say, Andrew?
Mods VIP this person?
I just saw that roll. I saw that.
Nope.
That was not supposed to be there.
Has Dakota been rolling all of the damage stuff like in the background?
Dakota did something.
Sorry,
Am I just gonna like blink and die?
No,
A little bit.
A little bit.
Damn it!
not you.
Not yet, he says.
Not
He
yet,
said not you.
I'm
All right,
me,
Rangers,
he says.
pissing time.
Go,
And he
go,
pisses
pissing
all over the
Rangers.
place.
Go,
Um,
go,
do,
pissing
do,
Rangers.
do,
Honestly,
I
I'm just
need
gonna
my
say this.
desk and knocked all
Whoa!
my trinkets over.
I'm just
Somebody-
glad Dakota wasn't here for that
somebody-
one joke.
Somebody killed Kermit and Speckled Jim. Oh, they're dying like flies.
They turned into the Green Reaper.
Oh
No,
my
don't kill the
God.
troglodyte.
The
Whatever you do,
Green
don't kill the
Reaper?
troglodyte.
The Green
No,
Reaper.
no!
Killed the Green Reaper.
You see a swirl of
Spider-Man.
black energy
Spider-Man.
in that direction, and
Give me a ball,
a bunch of
Spider-Man.
people fall down.
Whoa!
There will be blood. Jed, the man in the mirror.
That hits Aster. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Esther. I may have prayed for your downfall a little.
Fuck you, damn you.
I prayed for
It's
just a
okay. It
little
just
bit
means
quirky.
infirmary time with Throg and Ash.
Oh.
Kiss it better.
Throg touches the door. He goes, "What happened, Master? What happened?"
Fail. So he's still in the air.
Yeah, that's the least concerning part about this at the moment.
That
I'm about to burst.
That will.
I'm
actually,
about to
hang on.
boss. Oh, I'm
We are
sorry.
not
I thought this was
recreating
the battle.
Evangelion.
Oh,
Oh God!
Yeah, Arkoa,
I'm
who's just
about
been
to die.
fucking smacked, tries to kick out Aster's legs from under him. Can I get an
Truck just
opposing
got home.
strength check?
God.
That you can as soon as I find it.
I think you can, VIP Hex. You are on the ground. You are pro.
Fuck.
Mind you, so is he still.
You dirty motherfucker.
Oh.
And
Husband, what happened? You're on the floor. Now we're homeless.
Now we're
and then
homeless.
you take a
Husband.
kick to the face.
Now we're homeless.
Spits up like a little glob of blood from this kick to the face.
Oh no.
Guy stands here and uses detect magic and does not seem to find whatever's done a thing. Nilbog. Kind of looks like Pink Guy from
Filthy Frank. Let's get some pussy tonight.
Are people dead?
Hey,
they're
Mouse.
down.
Okay,
Get a
did we
pussy
just
bust.
did we allow people to become died?
They are down.
I
They are not dead.
I'm die. Thank you forever.
Anyway,
pretty good.
let's go with this pretty boy.
Thank you.
Let's go with Rem Lazar. Well, you're a very pretty boy.
Shut up.
He takes no damage.
Whoa.
And, Jingle Jangle goes for your balls again.
Like to see him try.
Jingle Jangle goes for your balls.
Were you naming them?
No, that's his name.
Oh my
When
goodness.
I put him in
That's
here.
his lore accurate
His
name.
birth name.
That's what he's gonna do to your balls. Jingle Jangle them.
Another 9 damage. Jesus.
Oh gosh.
Actually, wait. Hang on. I gave him advantage. He should have had just normal. All right. He misses your balls.
Ah, he hits his balls.
Gulp.
He misses
Say
your
goodbye to my
balls and
balls,
hits
superstar.
himself in the face.
No.
And
Still take 9 damage.
dies.
Oh my god.
Well, he gets knocked out. He's not dead, but he's down.
You got knocked the fuck out. What Pokemon am I missing?
Rayquaza.
Pokemon?
Huh? What?
Ashtar.
on
Mind
about?
Thrust.
Mind Thrust.
At Ignatius.
Mind
I like
for
roasting.
us. Don't mind if I do.
How do you like thrusting with your friends?
Don't
Oh.
mind if I do.
Hold on.
Don't mind
Hold
if I-
on. I've got something for this.
Okay.
I got a beam for this one.
Fireball.
Silvery Barbs myself.
13.
All right, you're good.
How did I roll a? Oh, okay. I was like, how does a nat 1 mean I don't know 11? That doesn't make sense.
Just means you failed.
Urk, I could use some assistance. And as a bonus action, Urk is going to fly into the crowd.
He said, Bob, do something!
Bob, do
He's going
something!
to attack Pretty Boy here. Actually, he's going to attack the Kenku.
Oh yeah, okay.
Birds fighting.
Whatever he does hits
It's a cockfight.
because he's basically prone in the air.
All right. Well, I'm gonna need a Constitution save then.
Get that as soon as I'm done scratching my head. $17.
Let me just double check.
Disadvantage. 7. I'll give him disadvantage because he's confused into the air.
Well, a 7, unfortunately, does not pass for him. Just gonna double check here. Jacked. Right. Start rolling damage. All right. That's a mix of poison and piercing.
God damn, Irk.
Yeah,
Really living up to
fucking
the name.
Fucking Berg does more damage than I do sometimes.
And he falls to the ground after being poisoned and poked into unconsciousness.
And then Iggy to the servant goes, you want a piece of me? Fine, I'll give you a piece of me.
Rips his
2
arm off.
pieces as it happens.
Gives him his balls.
That will hit.
And I'll do the second one. It's 2 beams now.
Hits.
Oh, that hits. Alright. Damage for 1. 10 damage. Damage for the other. 11 damage. I sincerely doubt he's still up.
You're correct.
And he does that points to his legs for the first one, and then as he falls to a knee, he does it aims to his chest and hits him in the chest for the other one.
Hell yeah.
And that's
I can
Iggy.
just imagine Icky with the finger guns.
It's not finger guns, it's kind of this is kind of a stupid way to describe it, but it's kind of like how Iron Man does his pulsar beams or whatever.
I love
Okay. I love that.
Does it come with the sound effect?
I'm gonna say no, but it might.
Icky hits him with the maximum pulse.
Maximum pulse.
Iggy beam.
Iggy beam.
Anime
So
girl,
shady.
hard
Child
eyes.
in the background's getting beat with a stick. And it's Aster's turn.
Why does he look like he'd be Zatch's child?
That's
Are we sure that's not just Baby
That's
Zatch?
smug baby Zatch, yeah.
It's smug.
Why does he
child
look like he's
Zatch.
about to tell me
Smug
so you don't want an air
Tristan.
fryer, huh?
Smug Tristan. God damn it.
Oh my god. It's movement to fix prone, right?
Half your movement, yeah.
Half your movement, yeah.
I'm gonna spend half my movement to get back up.
When I'm up, you know?
When you hard, you hard.
You're hard, you're hard.
Can I just... Yes, I could click that away.
Ow.
How do we explain to Sark that this is what happened while she was away?
We don't.
All right, Sark, give us a recap.
No, just we pretend this doesn't happen when we ask for the recap.
Oh my god.
Then be like,
Nothing
all right,
happened.
you
Nothing
missed a
in
bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
You missed a gay sex scene.
27 people have
Yeah, you
died in the
missed the
tavern.
gay sex scene between Iggy and Asper.
and
Weird that it
25
wasn't
other
Aster and
willing
Throg.
participants.
Throg watched in the chair.
Aster,
He's got a-
re-
He's got a
Aster
smirk on
Iggy-
his face. His leg is crossed.
Aster ate Reese's
Oh.
Puffs and Iggy lost his testicles.
Yeah, we had a massive gay sex scene, including
You also can't
Aster,
forget about the
Iggy,
cum
and 7
shots.
of the same person.
And the cum shot.
Dakota wasn't here for the cum shot.
I'm always
But
here
I
for
wasn't here
that.
with cum shots.
Aster, Iggy, and a bunch of shadow clones.
Oh.
We say that to Sark, and she's gonna be like, "Why was Sark there?"
Oh, god damn it. God damn it, Dakota, you've already told us there's a part fuck going on.
You missed
You
Willem
mentioned it in
Dafoe.
chat.
He was here.
Here, I'll remove
He played
I'll
Throg.
remove it.
We just gonna gaslight
Yeah,
her
remove
later?
it.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
gonna
Oh.
gaslight her now.
Yeah. Gay sex scene,
Gas,
there was
why are we
Pink
like-
Guy,
Oh.
Nurse
Oh
Jenny,
boy.
Willem
John's-
Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem
Alright,
Dafoe.
alright,
Iggy said
alright.
goodbye to his balls.
If he's a
Aster,
slut,
who are you gonna stab?
Ghostbusters?
Ghost busting.
Helping himself back up. Kind of like wiping the blood that he just coughed up from like the side of his
Wiping.
chin.
Remember, audience, always wipe. It's very, very important to wipe.
Shakes his wrist. That's a nice shot, Iggy. And we're gonna fuck it. We'll dark side.
We're gonna fuck it.
We're gonna
Maximum Throg!
Do I
Asher's entering his Throg side.
reading my tooltips real quick.
I gotta say, now that I have that power, the temptation to just
Do
let a fireball go, like, right here, it's so great.
Don't do it. Someone
That
will
would
get accidentally pushed
definitely
in.
kill people. Yeah,
can I just
that would definitely, like, set the bar on fire, kill 17 people.
Yeah, that would
Get me
kill
in
a bunch
trouble.
of people.
You understand the plight of the wizard.
if I just
Yeah.
click attack? Okay.
Holy shit, too much words. Just gonna let things happen. I'll let you describe it.
Unless I still roll advantage.
I mean, if you could just roll again.
Let's roll
Whatever,
again. Let's see if
yes.
the number goes any higher.
Oh,
It doesn't.
God!
Again!
Oh, God!
I'm gonna finish what was started. I'm gonna smack the Arakocra that's on the floor with the great sword. But with the annoyance and the frustration and the loss of blood, it enters a bit of a battle high, let's say.
We're in front line.
For the viewers,
level
that
battle
means
high?
Asher's getting in the mood. He's getting it.
Aster's ready
Oh.
to
Oh no.
Asher's
Ugh.
entering the freak side.
I hate that. I hate this.
Jarvis, engage freak settings.
Jarvis, freak his balls.
Freak his balls.
Jarvis Gooner mode activate.
Maximum Goon! Splurges everywhere.
Maximum goon.
I loved when he said that and then snapped his fingers and then killed Thanos.
I like when he snapped his finger and he turned into a little.
I'm just gonna roll damage on my great sword. Because I've lost myself a bit.
What the hell that
I
happened?
think we've all
And
done a
then
bit of
I also have to roll my dark side stuff, so damage. It already sets. Come on.
I wanted to kill a fucker.
I mean, you certainly do. Knock him the fuck out.
If you look at the stuff on like the top left corner of his character, it just looks like this dude's falling from like a sticky, syrupy ceiling.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I love that.
Sticky walls has made his sticky ball.
Sticky finger!
I can
How-
throw
how-
the fucking golfing with friends reference in.
For the sake of posterity, since we're not doing lethal blows as much as he wants to, would have spun
Do it,
the
no
greatsword,
problem.
so he's holding the blade end towards himself, and slams the pommel into the gut of the bird. Come on, it's not all that you had. Who's next? And looks let's fuck with this guy.
Me,
Yeah.
Virgil
So-
comes
We have
out from
to
the crowd.
beat up this dude and his 5 other living brothers.
If I just
A
do
No, it's like
wise man
Cyberpunk. They're all
once-
like melded together. Same mind.
A wise man once said, "I got to where I am today through violence. I'm thankful for it."
Seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
And my balls. My hole.
Where John's good old-fashioned value.
Good old fashioned.
On which we used to rely.
Lucky
And then as we
day,
go-
John is a
John's hole.
guy.
Continue.
John is
And then
a
as-
guy. John is a
Silent,
guy.
silent,
Hang on,
silent.
let Kai talk.
Please hold.
Sorry.
It's alright. We've been on one all day.
Guy.
Jerry Slow.
Jerry said,
Having
"Fuck this shit."
having just gone from like this one motion of slamming the pommel down, taunting, and then directing his attention to the next guy, spins the great sword and in the side like flat end slapping motion, hits the other guy.
Beautiful.
And then like as we're going with the swing, he's like, "How about you?"
Insert berserk clang
And then
sound effect.
one of the guys in the back just goes, "How about this?"
Not the magic flare.
God damn it.
Finally.
Misses.
Finally.
It actually hits
How
the
about
bottom.
what?
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. Gah!
I'm gonna fall out of my chair.
Falling out the chair. Call that shit Fallout.
Call it Fall
Help.
Guys.
Help.
Fall
Fall
Guys is a
through
good
the
one too.
fallout,
Ow.
baby.
Gotcha.
Call that shit fall
Misses.
flat.
I like how this huge bar fight has just devolved into which caster is gonna miss next. One
I swear,
kobold
that's
with
clear.
the firebomb.
He didn't whiff it. It hit.
It hit. It just killed 5 people.
No, yeah. This magic player does 2 damage.
To who?
Aster.
Oh. But this, a cha.
Born in flame.
Acha.
It keeps playing bury the. Give me fire inside.
Fire, give me the bit of some my desire.
No, not.
Diddle-a-da, 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 diddle-a-da.
I'm talking about Casey Edwards' fire
Casting
inside.
aside, there's
You know
no
what I'm talking
coming
about?
home.
I'm talking about stab.
We recruited the kobolds to fight for us, and they just start killing the people in the bar.
Hey man, he shouldn't have. He should not have offered free drinks.
No, he shouldn't have. That was his mistake.
That was his mistake.
This kobold in the back takes 9.
I say knowing I'm quoting one of John's favorite movies.
The raptor.
I completely zoned out for a second. What did you say about one of my favorite movies?
I said that was his mistake.
Ah,
Knowing I was quoting from one of your favorite movies.
that was his mistake.
Steak. I love steak. Are you sure?
Say goodbye to your bird, superstar.
You know what? 2 more magic flares for Aster.
One
Ooh.
hits. Both
God
hit.
damn. Well, they are septuplets, so.
Oof, ouch.
Oof. Ow. Owie.
Ouch.
He pulls out a comically large hammer and bonks Astra on the foot. Yow!
Let's see now. Da.
Oh God!
Here we go
Why is he?
again.
Why is he
Oh my!
throwing
What a
acid now?
woo!
Let's see.
Bridges entwine.
This is the MVP of the fight right here.
Just this kobold tossing shit.
Yeah, I've come
Random
to collect.
bullshit. Go.
Random
I've come to
bullshit. Go.
collect your soul. Yeah,
He's
fuck
one
the
of them Reapers
This,
they were talking about.
fuck the
Kobolds are
Reapers. This is the
drunk.
new death right here.
Kobolds
Congratulations.
wanted to drink. Can I get perception checks from you two?
Yeah.
The bartender just ignoring everything? No, Henry's used to this.
You see 40 more
That's why I'm
people
his
after
favorite.
Aster come in.
Aster is the best customer.
Nope.
And
Aster, you see another big, like, puff of black smoke as so I can figure out which one's which.
Whoever's casting this fog spell is pretty good at it. Killing people
Honestly.
for free.
This is just this fucking kobold?
And
No, like Kobold's
no.
dead.
Oh.
out of the smoke comes a man with red hair you've never seen before.
Wrong. I've seen that person.
You're not Aster.
He's not?
What?
Hacha. And he throws that at the new guy and misses terribly.
Do I now see them because Aster sees them, or are they just revealed to Aster?
You'll see them on your turn. Aster sees them now.
Okay. Okay.
This guy fucking tries to run into the kitchen to hide. And now it's
I have
Nibog's
my
turn.
resume in my back pocket.
Nibog's turn.
Pink guy.
Pink guy casts Mocking Word on
Yes.
Ignatius.
He starts singing, "Shut the fuck up."
You're
that's the right. Whoops.
Wrong character.
Wrong character. Wrong character. But
good job,
18 just in general passes.
Good job, Erk.
Do you want one from? Do you want one from Iggy, or is that fine?
That's fine.
It's the roll of the 18 that's really worth any salt.
Alashtar continues. And mind thrusts a kobold. Something I do on the daily.
Heyo.
Heyo.
I don't understand what that means. For that joke, I'm glad you rolled a 1.
Ooh, I'm gonna quickly BRB before my turn comes up.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ignatius, it's your turn.
As they say, my tummy.
You now see the red-haired man over there.
You're bad.
Going to try to keep it together. And pretend it doesn't bother him in any way, shape, or form.
Just I do not observe, I do not see, I do not feel.
Magnostic, fuck you. Let's do another one of these. We'll start with on the Kalish tar. It's an 11 hit.
No.
Yes.
It does. All right.
Actually, I apologize. He
then-
should be down.
He should be down. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. He cast Mind Thrust, which kind of made me think.
You know what? He
All
did
right.
that as he fell to passing out. Apologies.
All right.
The
Well,
11.
then we'll
Pick something else. I'll tell you if the 11 hits.
baby face over here.
That'll hit.
All right. And then we'll do that. 12 damage.
Will hit,
Okay,
and
back.
it will put him back into the stable, and he will go down.
And then Iggy will, looking beyond Aster, try and hit this guy back here in the face. That'll hit.
That'll
Will it
hit.
defeat him?
Which one? I
Six-
apologize.
This one back here.
Yes.
And seeing as it won't take him out immediately, Urk will fly over.
And do the.
And pretty much, yeah. I will hold the fucking phone. Oh. Alright. I'll roll for him.
That'll hit.
18 to hit. Alright, I need a Constitution save. He passes.
Ah.
7 piercing damage.
Juice.
Juice.
Don't think it, don't say it, don't think it.
Tell me how I just got a Froakie from a trainer's name. Ignacio. I got it from Ignacio.
Ignacio.
That's so funny.
Are you wonder trading over there?
How else am I supposed to complete this with poking it?
Yeah, it's a wonder he stayed up long enough to do it.
Scarlet or Violet?
I have Violet.
Ooh,
Platinum.
good choice. Even better choice, Declan.
I know. Well, I think that's my turn then. I've attacked for me, and I've attacked for Urk. That's me.
All right. Aster.
So it's Aster.
Kind of. Check it out, Eggs. We got a new contender. And continues to
Let
attack
them have it.
this guy over here. Wherever I can find my button. Let's just roll again for the funsies. I really should just be pressing the button straight up.
There's
Yeah.
that bird for that advantage.
I love birds. Thank you.
This Urk is
Thank you,
just the
Urk.
greatest.
He is the best boy.
Yeah, except for this guy right here,
Hey, just double
who's
check.
really
we
the
killing
best boy.
students right now?
What?
We're not killing the students, are we?
No. No one's
No.
dying.
I don't know, this guy looks like he's literally killing students.
No, it's just there's no knocked out. Well, I guess there is incapacitated, but it's way easier just to hit the "they're dead" button on
Yeah.
the combat thing.
Blood splatter
Yeah.
all over the fucking
They're all seeing God right now.
All right, that will hit.
Let me find my damage again. And
Knock his ass out.
And then as far as using the hit dice, are those a bonus action thing, or is that something that only gets done on the sideline?
Bonus hit dice. It's only at the sideline.
Okay, don't worry about it then. I'm gonna end my turn.
Unless you're a fighter, then they get something that allows you to roll, like, I think it's 1 hit dice, and you can just recover that in HP. That's like, I don't know, either, I think it's a
Second wind
bonus
thing.
action. Yeah, it's either a bonus action or a reaction. I don't know if Loam had it at some point. I don't know
Wait,
if you have it
actually,
yet.
Yes. It's just once, it's like once, depending on your fighter level.
Once per
I might
rest, I
and
think.
take away my uses. Expend one. Yeah, no. This. I was just curious.
Damn,
I don't get
Kobold.
my life drain until
That
later.
kobold does not hit shit.
Let's see. He's gonna come up here.
Oh. Oh.
Miss. He's gonna go over here. Stab. Pink guy's AC is 13, so miss.
He says, yelling, "Fuck you, Weeboo Jones. I watch Family Guy."
Oh, actually, as a little bonus aside,
yes.
could I just say Aster looks back at Henry and it's like, you know you're my favorite bar, right? Really living up to the name. That's it.
Oh, I get it.
He just responds, "You're my favorite customer, staying up to clean up the bodies after."
You got it, Chief.
Fox. Talons actually did it, but I don't care.
Wow.
This guy, now seeing that he is alone and all of his friends are down, except for his one running away. You know what? He falls down crying and begging you not to beat the shit out of him.
Too late.
Mercy.
Sorry, I don't speak French.
Big Cobalt Inventor.
Here comes
Maybe
the
this will teach you
inventor.
guys the lesson and not fuck with me.
Fuck with us.
8.
Yeah, us.
5. What's 5?
Rot grub pot.
Voltage clay pot, 5
Oh.
foot space from 20
There was
feet
a
of it.
hazard. Okay.
Okay. There's no one around to throw that at. So
There's this guy to throw it at.
You're right. It lands over here.
Great.
And then in another quick swing of what you now see is a translucent red scythe. Bop, bop, and bop. this guy running away. He doesn't see a door, so he's now running this way.
You gotta get me out of here. I gotta get out of here.
He's panicking. No, big guy. Bob.
Big guy.
All right, now comes the big bear to fight.
That misses. So now it is Ignatius's turn. And as far as you know, no one left is trying to fight you. Would you like to end combat?
I'd like to send you something, just to get
Like
your
the
personal
edge.
opinion on it.
Uh-huh.
Not real
I will not
confident.
answer this question. That's up to you.
Oh, God damn it. Back to me. Well, let's say they're in for more than they bargained for.
Is it morphing time?
That's one way of putting it. He goes to like reach for the whiskey glass behind him. Is it even still there?
Yeah. Henry put it under the bar and then pulled it up when the fighting seemed to be done. Except for the two kobolds and pink guy who were just rolling around, like punching each other like idiots.
Is he? He takes it from Henry. Thanks. And then swivels and lifts it to Iggy in like a cheers motion. He's like, look at
He
us
will...
bonding over bar
Yeah.
fights.
How very
Before
unlike me.
tossing it back.
And he will clink and toss his back as well.
There was no clink. He just lifted the glass and tossed it.
Oh, well then, I get he'll do this id turn, I guess, the same.
The red-haired fellow will step over the bodies and join you at the bar and get a shot at himself. Or a shot for himself.
Ah. Our lone helper, I should say. Aster, this is... You haven't met him, I suppose, but this is Casper's father.
He holds his other
Oh,
hand
you
out.
fucker.
And CL. My kids have been busy lately from the sounds of what I've been told.
They have been. I've been meaning to have a chat with your little daughter. She's been spreading horrible rumors around the school.
Is it really all that bad when it's true?
Well, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say
Okay.
Irene killed everybody.
So
She had a pretty big part in it.
Well, she had a part of it, sure. Still, though,
That's it.
I believe she dabbled in something that she wasn't entirely familiar with. And to her credit, it seems she's paid the price, and she's recovering now, and everything should be right as rain.
So if things are right as rain, where are you going after CL?
I'm not going after CL.
You said you want to talk to her.
I do want to talk with her, but not to discipline her. Not to yell at her and scream at her and ask her why she is trying to do the things she is doing. Oh, no, 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 no. I understand perfectly.
Then maybe choose a better choice than horrible rumors.
Yes, I would hope you wouldn't try to interrogate her. Knowing my daughter, she would quite easily destroy you. As he takes another drink.
I don't doubt that for a second. She seems entirely capable. As do you, sir.
Oh, I know my way around a fight or two. You have to be when you're from Talbury. Sad as it is to say.
Ah, so you're from Tilbury.
Well, of course.
Who do you think set it on fire?
The two youngins not to say that's where they were from as well? Of course I knew where.
I believe Casper mentioned it, but just because you're from a place doesn't necessarily mean your parents were as well.
Fair enough, fair enough. Then at the very least, that's where I have been recently.
Oh, look at that, Big. Your information was wrong. There were survivors.
I don't believe. Were you there during the raising?
Oh, no, I was on a boat here already, coming to visit my two lovely kids. Although...
Snaps. Damn. Wrong again. It takes a longer swig of the whiskey.
Well, it's all well and good. That horrible raising killed so many people. Bad and good. So it's not entirely all bad, but any survivors would be welcome.
Got word that
Bad
there
to
were a few. They've settled in some place called Remnant. Or at least they were settled. They're heading out from there, apparently.
Remnant?
Yes.
Are you you're quite certain of this?
Indeed. Apparently the, well, I just keep hearing her called the Pink One. Teleported a bunch of people away, and, well, there were quite a few survivors. Almost the double digits, I believe.
He, slumps down into his chair, oh, fuck. This is news? Huh. The pink one. You
So
wouldn't happen to
flabbergasted, I
mean
dropped the accent. Damn.
You wouldn't happen to mean Irene, would you?
Irene's not pink.
Irene.
Not Irene. Not Irene. And Ingowell.
Will.
I believe that.
Too many I names to keep track of.
Yeah. Oh God.
Wouldn't know the name.
I give it up Jerry's character with Jerry's character. How dare I?
Wouldn't know the name. It was just some letter I received from a friend of mine telling me he was safe.
Interesting. Very interesting. It was the heroes of Remnant who promised to destroy the city. They gave everyone a year's warning, and when 1 year came, there they were.
Oh, I don't blame them. The place was a shithole.
It was. It really was.
I'm just rolling those drinking constitution checks. Don't mind me.
Darvin puts a hand on your shoulder. You all right, friend? What'd you say his name was? Aster?
Aster. Is his name.
Careful there.
Hmm?
And he...
Nah. I've had my fair share. I'm fine.
I think with the blood loss, might not be.
It's not my first rodeo. One too many nights here. Ain't that right, Henry?
Just smiles and nods. One of my favorite customers.
It's like he looks a little teetering on sleepy as the alcohol is settling in, and then there's the blood loss, but otherwise still maintains something of a shit-eating grin. This is the most you've ever seen Aster smile to this point.
Wow.
Very awesome. Good old alcoholism.
Darvin leans one elbow on the bar. Well, if you want to talk to CL, your best bet would be to ask Casper when where he saw her last. Because I haven't seen her in a few days. Well, not a few days, but a day or so.
Well, Perhaps she's getting ready for that big concert of hers.
Oh, yes, that's probably what it is. Between that and. Well, she found some new friend of hers that she won't stop talking about. I'm trying to remember the name. She yammers so much. I love her to death, but she just never shuts up sometimes.
That's how you know she's as lively spirited as she is. It's an inspiration to most of us.
And after such a traumatic event.
Eh?
Well, it's good to hear she's happy at least. I was really worried about her when she ran off. No word, and all I hear are people saying, "Oh, she's bad this, she's bad that, rumor this, rumor that." You know,
Oh, my daughter. She's a sweetheart. I mean, you can't really. You can't not be an angel
You
when
still
you
have the
sing like
cookies in your
that.
pocket?
But
what was that, Lewis?
Do you still have the cookies in your pocket?
Probably.
He just pulls one out and starts eating it.
Yeah. He pulls out one of your cookies and starts eating it.
Yeah.
No,
Gives you.
he's just got the little whiskey like glass in hand. He's like periodically pouring more of the bottle
It's
into
more
the
of the
cup
fact
until
that
it's empty.
Yeah.
I just think it's gonna be really funny when he genuinely forgets that there's cookies in his pocket. So when he goes to reach in, it's covered in melted chocolate.
He's just gonna look like that one Peter B. Parker one with like the fucking hamburger where he's like licking his fingers.
Finger looking good.
Feasting beef.
Anyway.
That was a loud silence.
You two should probably get back. It's getting late and you might want to get all that looked at. And he taps the bar with one hand, turns for a second, and snaps his fingers and turns around. I remember her name now. I remember. The girl my
Name?
daughter's been yammering about. It's
Oh yes.
it's Tamarin. That's right.
There's a
Tamarin.
clutch at the glass. No, nay. Could I roll a strength? A strength?
Yeah.
He's gonna shatter
Yippee.
the glass with his hand.
No, he won't. God damn
He
it.
doesn't do it.
There's simply a clench of the glass. Very
Master,
firm.
are you alright?
Uh,
I think
there's
you're right.
you
It might
can
be
you
best
can
for us to head home.
he's breathing heavily for starters, but a almost creepy silence comes, and Temrin
What?
glares over the shoulder. Sun Mikote. Orange.
Orange, red.
Pretty green eyes.
Red at the ends. Yes. I believe that's her, at least as much as Ciel's told me.
There. And he like leans back and he's wiggling his finger. There's no way. You've got to be fucking with me.
I'm sorry,
Slams
did
fist on
I
table.
say something strange?
There's no way.
Master, I think it's okay that we go. You can talk to Ciel when you're
He's still kind of
hangover
like kind of in a like I guess like a semi like prowler kind of like hunch over the bar, you know, one his left hand firmly clenching the counter, holding himself up.
His sword hand twitches.
That's his right hand.
Master, please.
No, no, no. Not before I'm done. Where?
Where? I don't know. She just said that she'd been in contact with her and that she'd be around when the festival starts.
I I guess I've also got some talking to CL to do, and that's when he pushes himself off the counter and kind of like sways his way out the front door.
Let's go. Let's go. Thank you and good night.
Before leaving, I'll be back to pick up the bodies, Henry. Just not tonight.
Sure you will, bud.
And he's in like a little bit of a like storming off kind of motion.
And Darvin,
I'll have to be off. Good night, sir.
good night. Darvin just gives you a shit-eating grin and does that like hand up like he's gonna wave side to side, but then just does the like pissy little like fingers up and down wave.
Aster doesn't see this. If he's doing that to him, his back's already he's like already out the door.
No, no, just Diggy.
Ignaces.
Ah.
Let's go. Please.
He won't say a word to you on the walk back.
And with that, and people not quite being ready to do like big stuff this session, we will end it today. And next week we'll continue on. Okay, yeah, Throg, I'm sorry. Let's do a thing with you.
It's already 9.
Yeah, it is late. We will come back next week with real stuff, with everything. We'll get into spores. And we'll have more
Yippee!
Ooh, I like spores.
Mushrooms!
Thank you all
Yay.
for coming. Sorry, this has been a weird one. Apparently, I don't know. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
The Frog Life
Chill
Insurance
hole.
Frog arc will be another day.
God damn.
Life insurance.
What a session.